let's talk about how I solved my gas and bloating, which were coming from small intestinal bacterial overgrowth within 3.5 months. So first of all, it's always helpful to get your gut tested, maybe even do a breath test for SIBO, which I just mentioned, to see if that is the underlying cause of your gas and bloating. There are different types of SIBO. You might have methane type bacteria producing gas, or you might have hydrogen type bacteria producing gas. So that test can find that out because the treatment is going to be different for each type. For me, I was experiencing methane type, and I actually ended up using antibiotics at the time because at that point in my life, I didn't know about the herbal protocol. The antibiotics are actually extremely expensive and difficult to get. And so at this point in time, I would suggest a more herbal protocol, things like allicin and berberine, which can help support removing the unhealthy bacteria that have overgrown in your small intestine, but not knock out all the bacteria that you need for healthy digestion and hormone detox, etc. So you do that protocol, and then you have to do a specific diet called the SIBO specific diet for 3 months. And this is really so that you can starve all of those bacteria, not feed them any fuel so they can't create gas, and that they ultimately have to be flushed out. So you can check out the SIBO specific diet. Alison Seebecker is a great resource. We worked in the main SIBO center in the US in Portland, Oregon when we were doing our medical school training. So SIBO has now been picked up more by other clinics. I've even seen pieces by the Cleveland Clinic and other things. So it's more known now, but certainly if you're struggling with gas and bloating, I'd suggest perhaps having that test done if other things have been ruled out and there isn't any obvious cause, especially if you've had any kind of trauma like whiplash, a car accident, or you've been on antibiotics recently before your gut symptoms started. That can often be part of the cause for SIBO itself. So the treatment to have it resolve is relatively short in the span of your lifetime, meaning 3.5 months. At the time, it can feel long to be relatively restricted, but remember, this is so you can then eat again normally after that and not have all that pain and gas and bloating and be stuck lying on your floor in the gas position like I was. So I highly recommend learning more about SIBO, and you can subscribe to our channel to learn more if you don't know about it. And we're happy to help you if you have any questions or concerns. Definitely subscribe, like this video, and we'll keep the good information coming.